yesterday was the day I recorded. Basically, when I found out that not only my abuser was just beating on me, but he also was cheating on me. So that's fun. So, kind of had a little bit of a mental breakdown yesterday, but we're okay. We're not gonna cry over these stupid boys anymore. And the fact that that girl even reached out and was like, yeah, he was even while he was with me, alleged that he was being a psychopath. I guess he was staying at a hotel near where she worked. He must have told me some shit excuse about having to go back to Boston or something. And she said that he kept trying to get her to go over to the hotel. At this time, our relationship was fairly new. I mean, we were together for like not even a year at that point. Sorry, my bra. It's been a day. So he had already cheated on me after a year, and then like was trying to invite her to go over to a hotel. And here's what disgusts me, okay? I don't know for sure if she ever went to that hotel. I don't know. I don't think she did, to be honest, because she thought he was weird. I thought he was weird. She allegedly had to call the police or threatened to get the police involved too because he wouldn't leave her alone. Dude, I'm still so hurt by it. I am so hurt. I'm hurting bad. I'm hurting. I don't want to say too much right now. Right now, I'm just trying to like hold myself together. My cousin might come over a little bit later today just to talk after the kids go down, because he knows I'm hurting too. So I don't know, but that's kind of the update right now. So it just sucks, and I honestly don't see myself dating for the foreseeable future. To be honest, I want companionship, but I don't want that. That's not worth it. My peace is more important. So yeah. There's a lot going on at the moment. I've had it with trying to be aesthetic. Hold on. Between Trisha's podcast and everything cooking, I'm done trying to be an aesthetic or trying to make it look like my life isn't what it is right now. Okay. I am coming out of a domestic violence relationship. I did a video talking about it not long ago. I haven't even scraped the surface. The problem is that this has to go to trial. So anything I will most likely would be used against me or like with his defense or whatnot. So I'm just not gonna talk about a lot. Trust me, there is so much that happened. But I'm actually starting to write a book, believe it or not. With what time? I don't know. But what I've been doing is like as I'm thinking of stuff or as I'm remembering stuff, I am writing it down. So like I'm writing a book kind of little by little. Also, I'm going to be doing a yard sale pretty soon, or a garage sale, however you call it. So I've just been like accumulating a bunch of stuff back there. But we have my dehydrator out. We have my bread maker out. We have my grill out. Today is a little bit, I guess, of homesteading, vlogging. So I am kind of making a little bit of dinner as well. So bear with me because I have been stretching the penny so bad. Like I am burnt out, guys. If you don't get a video for like 3 to 4 days, it's because I'm tired. I am so tired. Because I've been stretching the penny so much, I have been inspired. Oh my God. Like, dude, like oh my God, like I gotta get a car inspected in 3 weeks and like everything on it is breaking. My basement is flooded. Like literally there's a sub pump pumping out my basement right now that is full of water because my sub pump decided to stop working. So I'm just waiting until the water level is low enough that I can get to the sub pump and see if it just got knocked over or if I have to buy a whole new sub pump. I gotta get all new tires for my car. I am beyond stressed. Like beyond stressed. Beyond. Like so far beyond. Like here's stress. I'm way over there. I don't know what to do. So I've been praying a lot. Anyway, so we're, because I have been stretching the dollar. I'm about to burn my bread. Because I have been stretching my budget so much recently, there's a lot of stuff that I've been learning to do, or to make rather. I've also been doing a thing where I kind of meal plan my meals for the week with the kids. So like this week in particular, I have 3 meals. So I already marinated this chicken last week, or at the end of last week. It's like an Italian chicken. So I'm gonna bake this off, and I have we'll do some pasta. And I also have, my rice maker is over here as well. It might not really, it's like a yellow rice. It might not go with the Italian seasoning. Also gonna do some, I guess, just corn on the side. And I also have some watermelon and then the bread that I just showed you as well. So that's what we're gonna do for dinner tonight. I actually went on TikTok the other day, and I was writing down some pantry staples. So like we even made some chocolate and vanilla cake mix. Here's white cake mix and chocolate cake mix in here. We also made our own pancake mix. I think I have 2 of those. Oh my God. Today has been just like the worst luck. I have been dropping everything. I don't know what's going on today, but it feels like a very bad omen. I just want to use up, because I opened this first, I want to use some of this. I'm going to be making a bunch of mini pancakes to freeze as well. To pop in the freezer for the kids throughout the week, so it's easy on school days. But I've been starting to keep track of whether they're marinades or full recipes. Like we have a Greek yogurt, chicken, Italian marinade. I believe this is the one that I made today. I'm just going to move you real quick so I can get it on a pan. So it's half a cup of olive oil, a quarter cup of red wine vinegar, a tablespoon of garlic, 3 tablespoons of lemon juice, a teaspoon of garlic powder, a teaspoon of oregano, a teaspoon of basil, half a teaspoon of garlic salt, and a half a teaspoon of pepper. And I'll be honest with you, I think there's only 1 or 2 chicken breasts. I can't tell. I think that's just one fat one. But between the 3 of us, we eat like birds, so this is more than enough. So I am going to, honestly, you could probably grill this. I am going to throw it right in my little I'm going to throw it right in my little mini convection oven. I have it, I think, set at 350 or preheated or so. So I'm going to toss the trash, get this in. You guys can start to hear the water boiling for some pasta. You're plugged in at the moment, so I only have so much space I can move. I do want to salt my water from my pasta, however. Also, I picked this up from the grocery store today. Sorry, my camera is usually over here. You're over here now. This is the Texas Roadhouse honey cinnamon butter. Maybe we'll try this with dinner. And my rice cooker also just went off. We haven't done shells in a while. Set timer for 10 minutes.
5th timer for 10 minutes. Starting now.
I have a couple meats that I want to get marinated and in the fridge as well. So 2 of these, I'm just going to do chicken parm at some point. I have sauce, and we'll do pasta again probably toward the end of the week. So with these 2, I've already gone ahead, opened them, and drained out the juice. I have 2 more. I'm going to do the exact same thing. So these I just buy in they almost come in a bag. My mom actually has chickens, so I've been getting a bunch of her free-ranged chicken eggs, which is perfect because those prices are just... I'm actually going to ask her to restock me next week because I've been baking quite a bit, and we're going to be baking a little bit more today. But for the first marinade, really I just wanted to sit in egg. Also, I'm going to throw these shells in my compost bin. They're so good for my tomatoes. Every time I throw in eggs when I plant my tomatoes, they grow like crazy. So like I said, I just want the first pieces of chicken just to sit in egg. These are going to be my chicken parms. I'll probably do those either tomorrow or Friday nights. And then my second one I'm going to do, I try to move you back a little bit more. Take a step back. For my second one, I'm going to do like a lemon pepper one. 2 ounces of lemon pepper. Wait a second. My spices. 2 ounces. Why is everything in ounces? We're just going to... I don't know. I could pull out my scale and everything, but I'm not gonna do that. Hello. Let me check on the temperature of my chicken real quick to make sure we don't have anything dry. Okay, sorry. Back to the lemon pepper. Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of wing it. I actually watched Lavisa on TikTok. I don't know if you're familiar. I don't know if she's ex-Amish, but she gives us a bunch of amazing recipes you can make at home. And so I followed her butter one because it was so simple. And I've been doing it ever since. So that butter is salted. You can obviously just not add salt if you make it on your own. But I'm just going to give that a little toss. Okay, this rice should be done. I have rice, my bread, my noodles. I still need my corn. Let me get the veggie. What on earth? Okay. All right. Anybody else get like Adam Sandler in their head when it's like, all right. Chicken is baked and it looks delicious, if I do say so myself. I think next weekend I actually am going to have a little bit of time to myself, and with everything going on, okay, dating is kind of, I've tried it, I put myself back out there, and I'm just not gonna, I have had some of the stupidest stories so far, but like I've had it. There was this one guy, again, I was kind of talking to, but not even really, and I could just tell that we weren't gonna be a good match, and I straight out told him that. And he's like, no, I think we might be, at least give it like a second date. So I was going to plan on doing a second date with him. And he had this thing about like being an alpha male. He's like, I've been that way since college, and marriage is just, okay, well, and marriage is suffocating. And I'm like, okay, so I'm not going to be meeting him again. So I want to do a thing where I like take myself out on dates, get nice and dressed up, maybe go out for a drink, and then like a movie, like genuinely date myself, because it has been so long, actually, since I've actually been like single for more than like 6 months. And I think I just want to like learn to like love spending time with myself and my hobbies, so I think that's what I'm gonna do until maybe someone right comes around. But even then, I'm not in a rush. I gotta figure out my life first, So anyways, let me get a couple plates together. I'm gonna go give the kids their plates, and then we will be back because, like I said, we got a little bit to make tonight.